Hi there, my name is Daniela Castillo Vasquez, and today I'll be talking to you about an issue that is incredibly important to my heart. I hope that my opinion editorial gives you some insight or perspective on this important issue. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. By the way, it is titled La Ropa Sucia, which translates to dirty laundry in English from Spanish. Imagine having another person on top of you that you can't seem to shake off. The weight is so heavy that your energy slowly begins to deteriorate. Soon enough, things that used to excite you, like school, hanging out with friends, and watching your favorite shows, become not so interesting anymore. I know depression is different for everybody, but that's how it felt for me when I was 17 years old. My mental health issues left me constantly tired and unmotivated. But you see, I didn't realize that my behavior was linked to a bigger problem than just being lazy, as my parents would say. It was difficult for me to open up to anyone at home about how much I was struggling because I knew that my feelings would get shut down with remarks like, just pray it away or stop being weak. It took my father breaking down the bathroom door that I locked myself in after a breakdown for my mother to see that something was wrong. After that night, I decided to seek help despite being scared of being called loca, which translates to crazy in English. But I didn't know where to start as no one in my family had ever done it. So I reached out to a mentor at an agency where I was volunteering at. I explained my struggles and she changed my life by connecting me with therapists in the Dallas area. I was so excited to have a sense of direction, but that quickly faded away when I saw that 50 minutes with a therapist was $150. My heart sank. How was I supposed to afford that? I was just a 17-year-old girl working at JCPenney with parents who were struggling to get the bills paid. I expressed my gratitude to my mentor, but explained that I would pursue help at another time after I've saved a decent amount of money. To this day, I don't know how I got so lucky to have a person like my mentor in my life, as she took a chance on me by getting the agency to donate over $1,000 for me to get therapy. It's been 3 years since then, but a single day does not pass where I don't think of how lucky I am, because that investment led to me developing healthy coping mechanisms and beginning the healing process of profound wounds. Beyond that, my parents were able to see how much I've changed by getting professional help. That journey led to us having proactive conversations about mental health and fostering a more favorable environment for everyone at home. Since my experience, I've become an avid mental health advocate as I quickly realized that I am not the only one who has struggled. Unfortunately, stigma and mental health barriers are common issues within minority communities. According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, only 1 in 10 Latinos approach a mental health professional. So much can account for the fact. In particular, it should be considered that mental health in the Latinx community is riddled with stigma. There is a lack of education and awareness regarding the importance of mental health, as seeking help is seen as being weak. Additionally, cultural factors like wanting to keep everything in the family to avoid airing out the dirty laundry stops individuals from coming forward. However, the issue is more extensive than stigma, because even if Latinos were receptive to treatment, they likely wouldn't be able to get it due to financial barriers. I was lucky to receive funding and not worry about the expenses inflicted by getting help. But for most, the cost of therapy outweighs the potential benefit as it's expensive and not seen as worth the investment. Those who do want help but are unable to afford it or are uninsured are left with poor treatment options as services become extremely limited. With all this being said, I do not know the exact solution to dismantle the stigma and barriers for Latinos regarding mental health. However, I do believe that starting with workshops where proactive and educational conversations can be held will be an excellent place to start. A connection must be fostered between Latinos and mental health professionals to integrate trust and positive feelings for therapy. Besides breaking stigma, changes must be implemented to make treatment affordable and accessible to all. By doing so, more individuals will feel comfortable and less hesitant to get help, so they can lead more productive and healthy lives. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you're able to take something away from that.